Hey there, Impact Communicators. My name is Meera Swaroop and I'm an Impact Communication Coach. This video is inspired by a recent event in my life. It was my daughter's birthday last week. For a 7-year-old, she's pretty clued into how a birthday party wouldn't be usual in a lockdown. Yet, 4 weeks prior to her birthday, she had begun to explain how she would like her birthday to turn out. She made no demands for gifts, yet the entire birthday was choreographed, starting right from how she wants to be woken up surprised. Second, she wants to bake her own cake. 3, she wants to do the icing and frosting of her own cake. And 4th, she wants to finish the day with a beautiful dance party. So to make all of this happen, my husband and I got together, started to plan and implement everything that was required to our best capability. And while all of this was happening, my husband asked, "Why don't you do such planning for me?" And I responded, "Thank you for saying that. Just ask. And next time remind me if needed." My experience at the end of the day was, I am so grateful that she articulated her need for how she wanted her birthday to be. Because left to me, I would have delivered it differently. And that left me wondering, have we stopped asking for what we want, unknowingly labeling them as expectations? Or have we just forgotten how to ask? So among many reasons, there are primarily 3 reasons why we don't ask for what we want. Number 1, we start to believe that we won't get it, or worse, we'll be judged for it. Whether we're asking for a promotion, a salary hike, or even for the extra charges to be waived off the credit card. Number 2, we aren't sure of what exactly do we want. We know somewhere that some situations aren't working. It could be your role, it could be somewhere your career, it could be somewhere in the family, but you aren't able to articulate what is it specifically. And number 3, will sound silly to you, but some of us are afraid to get what we want because we're subconsciously wired to be afraid of success. We know that once we get that, it'll be like uncharted territory. We'll be judged, maybe criticized, looked under a scanner for our performance, and we aren't sure if that's what we must be asking for. Now, this is me sharing with you that how can you ask in a more structured and powerful manner. So, 5 things: the what, the why, the who, and the when and the where. So starting with the what, a very clearly framed sentence like this: I'd like to be considered for my promotion this year, and I'd like to understand that what would it take for me to get there. The why, I'm asking for my promotion because I believe I've gathered the right experience for the next role, and I believe this is a great time for me to step up my career. Who? Now, it's very important that you bring up your what and your why to the required person. If you're ending up discussing this over coffee with colleagues or with somebody who has no influence in taking a decision in this area, then that's not going to serve you. It's very human of us. We end up talking about what we want, but very rarely to the people who can deliver it. And the 4th and the 5th is the when and the where. The medium with which you communicate matters. Do you want to do it in presence, virtual call, over a phone, email, text? Depending on the gravity of your question, you would choose the medium appropriately and the timing as well. I hope this was helpful. For those of you interested in learning more, I'd like to share that I do a communication course online virtually where participants learn to identify their needs and their wants and be able to express it assertively so that they come across as impactful communicators and are able to produce the results that they're looking for at work or elsewhere. For anybody interested, you can write to me at the email that has been given in the details, and you can write to me for any other inquiries as well. It was an absolute pleasure. I'll look out for you in my next video.